What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Motivational Wheels. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Deep in the Trap. We back with another episode, and this time we got Brittany Herring, the owner of Purple Savage. Listen, not only is she gonna show you how to build a clothing line, but she gonna show you how to build a profitable brand behind your clothing line. Come on, y'all, let's welcome Brittany Herring to the trap. Okay, y'all, we got Brittany Herring, the owner of Purple Savage, y'all. Let's welcome Brittany Herring.
Hey.
What's going on, Britt?
How y'all doing?
Listen, first of all, we want to say thank you for allowing us to sit down with you and just giving us the time, because we know you could have been doing something like taking your kids to the movies. That's
yes.
what we were just talking about. You know what I mean? So we definitely want to appreciate it. So let's just start off by telling the people who you are and where you come from. Let's start right there.
Okay, so my name is Brittany Herring. I'm from Youngstown, Ohio. What else?
And where you come from? Like tell it, like pretty much.
Like
say where you,
Southside.
like when I say where you come, yeah.
I'm from the south side of Youngstown, Ohio.
And is that where you grew up?
Yes.
That's where you tell us a little bit about your upbringing, like.
My grandmother, she raised me, Deborah Herring. I didn't live with my mom or my dad, but I did have to love my grandma, so I'm good. Everything was good.
So, okay, so I can relate to you on that, because I'm not sure if it was for similar reasons, but I mean, I didn't live with my mom and dad because both was on drugs, in and out of prison, rehab, this, that, and third. So my grandmother raised me too. So talk about some of the ways your Uncle Lamar may have motivated you.
Okay, so my Uncle Lamar had motivated me because he was like very independent and like out for himself. So and he always would tell me like, hey, don't depend on no guys and all of that, always encouraging. And like I was an honors student and stuff, so he always just wanted me to like be good, like do good. And then like I had a child at an early age, 16 years old, so he still was there. He was still motivating me to be better. Don't drop out of school, still go to school, go get a job and everything. So yeah, that just made me like more independent, and I just was on it, and I'm the best mom.
That's good, Britt. So you said you had a kid at an early age, 16 you said? 16. So talk about that, like for us because now we approach adulthood and we're not ready for adulthood. So talk about some of the ways that maybe having a kid maybe got you ready earlier than the rest of the girls that probably didn't have kids. Okay,
so I was always ready though. I was always a mature person. I was always a leader. I never really was a follower. So I was always ready. And I know that I always wanted to be a mom. I wanted 10 kids.
Okay.
I got 5, but I wanted my 10 kids, right. For real. I always wanted to have my big family, to have just me and my babies and my grandkids and everything, because family-wise, like I really didn't have it all like that with my family, as far as like the mom and the dad and all of that. So I wanted to be the best mom that I could be for my babies. So like I said, I was always ready and mature for it.
So, okay. Now talk about so you finished school, you said honors.
Yep.
So
I graduated from Cheney High School.
And what year was that?
08. 08?
Mm-hmm. Did we go to any college or anything?
No. So I moved to Columbus to start going to college in 2012. But that's when my seizures occurred. So my neurologist said no school, no work, none of that. Yeah.
So right there went pretty much what was you going to school for?
Nursing.
And at that time, was that something you was passionate about?
Yes.
So when the doctors say stop with everything you're doing and everything that you're passionate about, like talk about how did that affect you?
Whew. So it put me in a very depression stage. Like I was very depressed. I just didn't know what to do no more. I mean, and I kind of felt like I wasn't the superwoman as far as to my kids no more, because it's like, dang, now I'm like battling with epilepsy, and now it's like my seizures was so severe, like I was having them four times a day and all type of stuff. But I was in an abusive relationship as well for 5 years. My son's father, he triggered a lot of my seizures. And it was so hard to get up out of that situation. So it just, it was real bad. I was not happy. I gained a lot of weight, and I just wasn't myself. But I'm here now.
You're gonna have some female that's watching this, a younger female that's watching this, probably going through a similar situation or that's been through this, to where maybe they trying to pursue something they passionate about, and then it's just like it's a halt. Everything comes to an end. Like, what would you, like, some words of encouragement? Like, would you tell them to keep going, or would you?
Oh no, for sure, I would most definitely tell them to keep going. It was plenty of times where I'd be like, oh my God, like I just want to give up. I don't know, like I still like be battling with it, cause you know, this business, it has its ups and downs. Everybody coming out with clothing lines and everything. So it's just like, but you just gotta keep going. And then I have my kids. My kids encouraging me all the time. Like, Mom, come on, like your stuff is sweet. Like you really gotta go. Like you gotta go ahead and do it. Right. They always encourage me. And then like as far as I even wanted to be a model. Like I used to write Pink. And I used to DM and email Fashion Nova, so I can model for them. People
ain't got the mindset to do that.
Always did it. I always did that, and it's just like, dang, I got my own clothing line. I'm modeling my own clothing line.
So all right, so let's talk about that a little bit then, because like you got some people, like especially like where we come from, or just people who just stuck where they at now, like because they scared to start the business, but they thinking about the no. Like, so they like, you know what, I'm not reaching out to a Fashion Nova, I'm not reaching out to a Pink, or like, let's talk about the mindset behind that.
The no?
Yeah, like to understanding, like you might get some no's, like, yeah, but you still had the courage. Now we talking about the courage. So
they never got back to me so I can get a no, or I never heard back from anybody. I got DMs like that too, where
I reach out to certain people that, and like I said, either you get a no, sometimes you might not get a response, but it's just like you gotta like, only way you gonna figure it out is if you just do it. Yeah. Like, and the worst thing that can happen is somebody, nah, I'm not interested. Right. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But, and in a situation like that, most of the time it can be timing. Like that, most of the time it could be, if somebody said they're not interested, it's just the timing ain't right.
Well, you know, a lot of people be like, they used to say, it wasn't meant for you to do it. It wasn't meant for you to model for nobody else. It was meant for you to model for your own. You see now, look at you, like you popping in your own stuff. You don't have to wear nobody else's stuff. I do still rock Puma though. Oh, yeah, I want that Puma collab.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Listen, Puma.
Puma.
Listen, whoever, if somebody see this that no Puma.
Yes. Super Scent too. I want Super Scent to wear my clothing. She's an epilepsy fighter as well. So I for sure want Super Scent in my clothing.
Let's make it happen. Yes. Let's talk about not the clothing brand yet, but let's just talk about the epilepsy thing. Like, how does this, like, because now like you not giving up. You turn it into a different thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So like what's the motivation behind what some would say a disability? I don't call it a disability because you're not letting it stop you. You know what I mean?
Disorder.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's talk about the motivation and the drive behind that.
Okay, so my grandmother, Hattie, she passed away
My bad. And if you could explain to us what exactly that is too. Epilepsy.
Of epilepsy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to start with
Yep.
epilepsy first?
Yep.
Okay, so epilepsy is a disorder, like in the brain activity. Goodness gracious, what do it do? So it's like a reaction that causes the seizures in the brain. Yeah. So mine's is genetic. My grandmother, she have epilepsy, had, because she passed away from the seizure disorder, Hattie. And that's the reason why I came up with Purple Savage Apparel. So purple is the ribbon of epilepsy, and savage is because I'm a Leo.
Oh.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit that notification bell. That way I can keep bringing on guests and entrepreneurs like Brittany Herring. So now that we got the fully understanding of what epilepsy is and the meaning behind Purple Savage, which I like that.
Yes.
The purple ribbon and the savage, we both Leos too.
Yes.
Like you know what I'm saying, dope.
Team Leo.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. So look, check this out. It's gonna be somebody that's watching this, right, Britt? And they want to know how to get into this game. Like they want to know, so give us like 3 steps, like on how to get started to even, because I'm pretty sure you didn't start where you at right now. Like, so and mind you, the people that we talking to, they don't got a lot of money to work with. Like,
right.
They trying to get it figured out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So where should they get started at?
Okay, so I started, first I had to find me a graphic designer.
So y'all better have trap attire. Y'all better have trap attire. So first thing first, you need a graphic designer. Go ahead.
Graphic designer. And then start off with t-shirts. T-shirts. I did a killing with selling t-shirts. Selling for like $25 for one color, $35 for 2 colors. And my graphic designer also did my t-shirts for me. He had a custom shop in Columbus. So basically, they should probably go find a graphic designer in their local area. Yeah.
Okay.
I would suggest that, or get your own Cricut. They can do that. Get your own Cricut and e-press.
Tell them what a Cricut is. The e-press.
So I don't know what a Cricut is.
Ain't that a?
No, the Cricut is what's going to cut your logo out. It's
okay. Well, do a little bit of research. You gotta do a little bit of research now.
Yes.
She telling y'all, you know what I mean? Cause that's what her people use.
Yes. Oh, and also go to what is that? Jiffy shirts and get the shirts, because the shirts is like real cheap. Get Gildan shirts or Jersey shirts, t-shirts. Those are cheap. They're like like $1.85 or $2 or something like that. So you most definitely be able to profit off of that. I was paying my graphic designer $5 for a shirt, for the 1 color shirt, and $7 for a 2 color shirt. Yeah.
So you think it's better off to start with a brand that you're passionate about, or a brand like you with something more with a meaning behind it? That probably, because it's like now with you, with this Purple Savage thing, it's like you kind of got like a community around this. Like you got almost 5,000 people just like in a little group.
Yes.
Like, so you building a community around this. Like, so did you, like, before, like I said, you didn't know it was gonna get to this.
I didn't. Listen, when I first released Purple Savage, within that week, I just was like, I had posted on Facebook like, hey, I'm coming out with my clothing line, Purple Savage. I posted my logo, and orders just start coming in. So my first graphic designer was here in Youngstown. And the orders was coming crazy. He didn't even think that it was going to go crazy like that, because he like, dang, I got a lot. He have a lot of clientele.
Right.
And they was not going like that. I had about 50 orders to 75 orders a week.
Damn.
For t-shirts.
Damn.
Yes. Yes, going. So then I just start ordering like 200 shirts, and just because I had left him and went to the graphic designer in Columbus, and I took it to his shop and I gave him all the shirts, and I just said, use every logo that I have. Do 1 color and 2 color logos, and just do whatever you want to do. So he just did anything, any color, any colorway. I usually tell him to like do the colorways of the Jordans, because people gonna want the t-shirts.
That's a gem. That's a gem.
Yes.
That's a gem. Do the colorways of the Jordans. Y'all know Jordans dropping every Saturday.
Yes.
That's a gem. They dropping every Saturday. So how you gonna keep up with that? You gotta do your research.
Yes.
Do your research. It's a way. Google gonna go be your best friend for some of this stuff. Just figure out the drops, and then stay ahead of that trend. She just gave y'all that gem. Go ahead, Britt.
Yeah, so as far as that, like I said, with the Jordans, and I also did it with Puma as well. Because Puma they have a nice colorway too.
Yeah, they do.
And they also I do Puma now for sure, because of their colorways with their shoes match the colorway of my vendors' clothing, the fabric. So I have a lot of Pumas. So I just go in the closet and be like, ooh, let me match this. And then, and what I do is I get the jogger material, and then I research on Google and say color combination of olive, or color combination of this and that. And that's how I be coming out with my colorways when I be wanting my colorways.
Listen, this y'all been wanting.
Yeah.
Y'all been wanting this.
Yes.
She dropping it. Y'all better. I'm telling y'all. So Britt, and so that's one of the ways that's keeping you competitive, right?
Yes.
Like, and giving you an advantage because, like you said, you do a lot of research.
Yes.
So that's giving you advantage because now you know when the Jordans are dropping before everybody else. So that's like I could put my stuff out faster than most people. Let's talk about like, when is we pivoting into jogging outfits, like, or when is we getting out of the t-shirts? When is you recommending that? Like, where should our sales, where should our revenue, let's say that, where should the revenue be at?
So I would say, so I move at a fast pace.
You do?
I move at a fast pace. I don't like to just stay in just one area. So I think I did t-shirts for like maybe a year, not even a year, probably like 6 months, and then I started doing my tracksuits.
But ain't that wrong with it if you want to go a year though?
No, go, take your time.
Take your time. Move
if
at
the
your
business
But this is just
slow.
a recommendation.
Yeah. So my business wasn't slow.
Right.
And everybody was asking, hey, because when I started doing the t-shirts, within the next month, the girls was like, come on, you should do some biker shorts. So I did biker outfits and legging outfits as well. So I did t-shirts, biker outfits, legging outfits, and then probably like within the, I would say, 6 months, people start asking for jogger outfits, hoodies, and all of that. So, yeah. But it was like so fast, and mine was really by request because everybody loved my clothing line so much.
Y'all see what's going on.
Y'all see what's going on.
There's some of the new stuff too, y'all.
Yes.
There's some of the new drop.
Y'all definitely got to get this varsity jacket. It is Epilepsy Awareness Month. Yeah. November is Epilepsy Awareness Month, so you gotta
we're gonna get
wear
the
purple.
info. So they're gonna get your info. So
yes.
they can get in touch with you. Trust me.
Yes.
So, Britt, now let's talk about this though, because I think another thing was keeping you really competitive is that you travel a lot. Like you at these events, like you went to the Rick Ross event, and you was able to actually meet Rick Ross.
Yes.
Like you going to events like that, but not only Atlanta, but like at the drop of a dime, you would pack up these totes and get on the road. Like, so
everywhere.
Talk about like how is we just going from just moving around in our city to booking these events.
So I actually meet people like when I'm at different events, and it's like people from out of town or even I meet people. People DM me from all over, like states, everywhere. People that's dealing with epilepsy, that just want some encouragement. People that's even like autistic families, because my son is autistic, so I'll be having like my own puzzle piece line that I released in April for Autism Month. So like I interact with a lot of people through social media or at pop-up shops if they from like different states, and they be like, "Yo, brand really nice. You need to come on and come to our state because they gonna shop with you for real." Like a lot of people was saying that in Atlanta when Cashmere and I was just there wearing my clothing line. They like, "Where she at? How we gonna find her?" And so that's how I be. And then I just be like, "Hey, can you just let me know? You know, let me know when the next event, cause I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come wherever it's at. I'm going. I will go. I'm driving to Florida.
Vegas,
I drive everywhere.
Florida, Atlanta, cat, whatever.
Everywhere. I'm everywhere. When they say invest into yourself, I'm investing into myself. Yeah. I paid that for a Vans for Rick Ross. I'm investing into myself, and everybody kept saying that's too much money. You shouldn't do it.
That's what people with small minds, Britt. They don't understand what you're doing.
Right.
Trust me, like they was probably saying you was doing too much when you went from the T-shirts to the. That's doing too much.
Yeah.
Like from looking at, but I always tell people like for follow your vision.
Yes.
Because for real, they probably think I'm doing too much with these interviews. What is he doing now? Yeah. I was doing too much when I started the lawn care business. What is he doing? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Follow, because you see something that nobody else see.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, all right, Britt. So like maybe like a couple more questions and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah, what I was about to say. So now let's talk about so all right, now that we building relationships, we kind of moving around a little bit. Like what would you say is the best way, like if you wanted to just go from 0 to 100K in a year? Like we stand with T-shirts, or you want to try to go from I'm thinking of T-shirts because it sounds like it's more profitable.
T-shirts is definitely more profitable.
But it's a lot of legwork, right?
They can have a vendor to do their T-shirts if they want to start off and also, do embroidery. They can do that too, but it's just gonna cost you. Especially if you going to somebody that, you got a vendor that's out of the country, because the shipping cost is so much money. Yeah. It's so much money. Because, like, when I be buying samples, the sample would probably be like $50 and shipping be $100. Yeah. And I'm like, what? That's crazy.
I might not even like this. Yeah.
Yeah. But you got to do it. Because you want to check that material, make sure everything's good.
All right. So now we are, everything like is peaches and cream so far. Tell us some of the challenges that come with the business.
I like to spend money. And I don't say I like to just spend money on just everything. I like to spend money as far as my clothing line. Like, I just spend. I'm addicted to, like, ordering. So most of the time, I don't even see my profits because I'm still spending and ordering new releases and everything. So, like, and then with me having not only just clothes, I got my hats, and then I just released my eyewear line. It's called Steve Allen by Purple Savage Apparel, and that's in honor of my grandfather who passed away. And I got my purses. I got my own cologne and perfume line as well. So it's just, I'm just spending and spending and spending. That's my challenge.
So basically, capital is what you would say one of the challenges that come with the business.
Yes.
But listen, that's
still making money though.
Nah, listen, we already know that. But look, I'm gonna be real with you. That's really not a problem because you're still in growth mode. Like you're not. Like we consider still small businesses. Like, and what come with small business, especially in the first few years, is you spend a lot of money. Yes. Like, you feel me? So right now, this year, I didn't make a lot of money, but my business did. Like, my business made a lot of money, and gain more assets.
Yes.
Like for the business, like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm in a better position for as where the business is at. But again, most people don't got that mindset either though. They feel like when they make the money, it's supposed to go to Saks Fifth or to the bar, or it's supposed to go get new cars and all that unnecessary stuff. Yeah. And then it's like, but think about it. This is why you still here, because you started it during COVID.
Yep.
You surpassed COVID. Like, you feel what I'm saying? After COVID, there was a recession. You surpassed that.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you got to keep doing that so you can be able to keep reaching new heights, reaching new levels. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, where you see the business at in the next 5 years?
So, in the next 5 years, I want to be in a mall. I want to have a store in a mall, and I also want to get me a bus. I want a shop and go bus. And like around Epilepsy Awareness Month in November, I want to travel states.
You want to share the strategy behind the shop and go bus? Or that's you still working on that? You
still working on it.
All right, just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
For sure.
Stay tuned.
But I'm definitely working on that. It's either going to be a bus or a trailer. So I got some people in Detroit, like vendors, people that got clothing lines, and I'm really like cool with this one guy that have a clothing line that's called Visions, and he dropped so many gems with me. He's really, really a cool guy, and he just got his trailer. So he travel now in his trailer, and it's like a shop and go as well. So he gave me all the info as far as that if I want to do a trailer. But I honestly want a bus because I don't want to haul on my car. So I want a bus so I can travel and just drive, like I said, drive.
And everything
states.
Everything already on the bus.
Everything will be on the bus. It's going to be a full store. Pink, they got one, and it's so dope. So I'm just looking forward to it.
That's dope. That's dope. So you ever thought about bringing kids into the business? Your kids?
My kids.
Or that ain't.
Okay, so my kids is spoiled brats, and they just, mommy can do it all on her own. They help me at my events. Like my oldest daughter, Talia, she been there with me since day one. Talia, she's like my little business partner. But as far as like trying to sell and stuff like that, they don't like the nose. So I tell them to go walk around and go sell some lip gloss, and if one person tell them no, they be so sad. So they just be like, Mom, I don't like that. So you got this. We just sit here and we just do collect the money.
When did you start learning how to sell?
So I was a shoe salesperson at JCPenney's. Yeah. So
JCPenney's taught you how to sell.
I always knew how to sell.
Okay.
It's easy, honestly, and especially when you're a pretty girl.
You're right.
When you're a pretty girl, I attract everybody, and then like it's my spirit. Like I'm just always happy, and I'm always welcoming people. Like everybody loved that. So I made money at JCPenney's. Honestly, when we was making money off commission and everything, like I made money off of people even applying for credit cards. And of course, me selling shoes, and I was selling shoes to a lot of people. And like, it'd be like people that always come in to shop. And I even met I met a few people there and talked to them as far as even the nursing. Yeah. So I would talk to them like about the nursing, me going to nursing school, and why I wanted to become a nurse and everything. I wanted to become a nurse so when my grandma got old, I would be able to take care of her.
That's dope.
Yeah. But, unfortunately that didn't happen, but I still could take care of her.
Right. Hey, what I like about that, what you said though too, is JCPenney. You learned, some selling strategies from JCPenney. I sat down with Melissa Poland, owner of Sweet Melissa's. And actually, for real, that's how she got into her business, because she learned some of the stuff that she's doing now from her job and learned to understand, like, you know what, I can't, this is a family business that I'm working for. It's only so far that I can move up in this business. So I'm gonna start doing my own thing, you feel what I'm saying? And she kind of incorporated some of what she learned from that business, and now she bigger than the people she used to work for.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's dope. All right, so last question, Britt. What do trust, relationships, accountability principles mean? Let's start with trust. What does trust mean to you?
Trust. I would say trust mean like if I can maybe trust somebody with my finances, my life, just like very important things, because it's hard for me to trust. It's real hard to trust nowadays. That's what I would say. Basically my life.
Good. What about relationships? Because pretty much you spoke about relationships pretty much the whole interview. So so let's talk about
relationships. So relationships is really like very important to me. And I want to say that relationships is very important to me because I didn't have that relationship with my mother and my father. So I feel like relationships is very important to me when it comes to that. Friendships, significant others, family, all of that is very, very important to me. And us Leos, like, we love. Like, I have like the most pure heart, like, and I just want to give my heart to like everybody for real, like, so that's how it is, like, as far as relationship with me.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Accountability. What accountability mean to you?
When I promise like a customer, hey, because I be doing pre-orders, because a lot of people be wanting a pre-order because my clothing sells so fast. And when I say, hey, you can pre-order Friday, it'll be here on Monday or Tuesday, and it don't, then it's on me, and then I gotta apologize and explain and all of that. But my customer service is great, and I'm always like interacting, and I'm always reaching out to customers when things are delayed and everything. Like I'll screenshot it and even show you it's stuck in such and such, just to prove. But they know I'm not lying, so everybody they normally take my word.
Right. Yeah, you've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, what does principles mean to you?
Okay, so principles is great customer service. That's my principles.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to just give the best service. Like I respond on time, like fast. I ship out my orders same day, next day, priority shipping.
Amazon.
No. USPS. Oh, you saying I'm Amazon? Yeah.
She said next day, priority.
Yes, like I be on top of things for real. I'm on top of everything. My business is me.
Yeah, not for sure.
So yeah, I'm just on top of everything.
That's sweet. All right, so last but least, Britt, tell the people how they can get in touch with you.
All my social media.
Yeah.
Okay, so all my social media, my Instagram.
Business.
Okay. Yeah. My Instagram is Purple Savage Apparel. My Facebook is Purple Savage Apparel. My group is Purple Savage Apparel, which is on Facebook as well. So you can join the group. You can join that group, and you can join and you can follow my business account on Facebook.
Okay. What about? Hit all that stuff up, and then y'all find the links and y'all can get to. Do you got a website?
Website, yes. Yeah. www.purplesavageapparel.com. Shop. the dopest epilepsy awareness clothing.
And that's where they can get the stuff shipped to them at?
Yep, I ship everywhere. If you local, you can do store pickup for free in Youngstown.
Sweet. Well, thank you, Brittany. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure sitting down with you. I'm pretty sure they're gonna appreciate it, and I'm pretty sure because I took away some stuff.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna take away some stuff that they could implement right away to become the next Purple Savage.
Yes.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then they could look back and say, you know what? I learned it from Brittany.
And I do want to let them know this as well.
What's up? Talk to them.
So Purple Savage Apparel is the only epilepsy awareness clothing line.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Black owned.
Yeah. How you know that, though? You did the research?
Yes, I did. I researched everything.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And that's probably why you got the
drive.
People, yeah, the drive and the people behind you, because it ain't like you can go somewhere else and get this brand.
Yeah.
So that's dope. Like I said, man, Brittany's been dope. I'll meet y'all in the track.